taken the shortcut, and you may or may not know how much I love the vines. How cool is this? And it's a dirt road. The vines have taken over.
This afternoon, we are continuing our travels on the TransAmerica Trail. The weather is perfect, and Sherry will be keeping an eye out for bears and other wildlife. So here we go on the TransAmerica Trail through the Chattahoochee National Forest. To give you an understanding of our current location, I will tell you we are heading north through the western edge of the forest. At some point, we cross over into Tennessee from Georgia. The roads are definitely better here. They are graded and wider. I fully expect to see houses and cabins along the way. Today, we'll be crossing several streams. Every one of them had a bridge or culvert. This means a more sophisticated road structure than some of the low stream crossing we've done in the past. Eventually, we turned to the northeast and head higher into the mountains. Further away from civilization, it happens. Sherry spots a black bear.
He's running down, he's down the bottom. Keep going so I can get him in my picture. Yeah, right here. Can you see him? Stop, I'll take a picture with my camera too.
I'm sorry for the grainy photo, but it was the best that we could do.
A little further back. Right there. Look for the bear on those last couple clips.
Well, that was exciting, but I wish we could have gotten a better video for you. Obviously, the bears blend in with the forest really well. As luck would have it, we run into another puddle. Once again, there's enough base gravel to keep it from getting mushy. There was no problem at all driving through it. Unfortunately, at the top of the mountain, the Forest Service road was closed by a gate. I imagine the road needed repair and was impassable. This means we will have to turn around and find another way into the TransAmerica Trail. Hey everyone, to give you a little bit of update here, since that road was closed, we drove back out, had a late lunch here, and we're relaxed. But I don't think we're going to have enough time to get back on the TransAmerica Trail today to get through. It's such slow going. You can only go about 10-12 miles an hour, and then you've got big ruts sometimes to go over, and so you just can't make a really quick time through it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some other mountain roads and head toward Benton, Tennessee, and we'll spend the night there, and then tomorrow morning we'll get back on the TransAmerica Trail, and we'll see if we can finish it up tomorrow. We'll see. It'll be close. It's definitely, we made the right decision originally to bypass that area, because we certainly would have been prepared to spend 3 days up in there getting through on the motorcycles without camping gear. That would have been difficult, but it's a lot of fun up there. And if you do the TransAmerica Trail on a motorcycle, you should definitely do it. Don't skip it, but just make sure you understand that it's going to maybe take you at least 2 days, if not 3, and be prepared to camp. So we'll get started back on the road here shortly. I have a plan to take a trail on the Onyx off-road. This will take us up and over another mountain. It'll give us some great views as well.
These things are so cool. Yep, there's some people boating today. Saw about a bunch of places you can go rafting. Don't see those especially. So cool though.
The area we are currently at is Parksville Lake on the Ocoee River. This is a big-time tourist area, but I can understand its popularity. Hey, this next little portion here is not on the TransAmerica Trail like we were this morning. This afternoon we're going to do a little bit Chattahoochee and Benton Falls trailhead. We're going to go up into the mountains in a different area and then end up in Benton tonight. So what you'll see here is not on the TransAmerica Trail, but hopefully it'll be pretty cool. We'll be heading north on Oswald Road. Despite the pavement, this is a beautiful drive that includes the Chattahoochee overlook. It's definitely worth stopping here to overlook the lakes and the river. Very neat, very beautiful.
I think was that the road we came up on?
Yeah, we just ran by that place.
Yeah. Mike said we'll be heading to that tall mountain on the left there tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Creates a lake, yeah.
Here's where we're going to be tomorrow. Here we're still overlooking the river and the reservoir area. Amazing.
An easy gravel road takes you over the mountain. Once on the other side, you'll be treated to spectacular views of the Tennessee River Valley near Benton.
Going west, did not protest my wandering ways. Ruby, she was pretty as they come, 28 years young and unafraid. She gave me shelter on the coldest nights, shaded me on summer days, and I had never known my place before, but that's what Ruby soon became.
On my dash screen, I noticed a lake nearby and I decided to drive by it. At the time, I didn't realize that it was a private property. When I reached the entrance, a sign read Camp Agape. I also noticed that there was an individual by a building, so I introduced myself as we pulled in. It turned out that I was speaking with the director of the camp, who graciously allowed us to drive along the lake. What a scenic and peaceful place indeed. The camp was founded in the 1960s and is a ministry of the Polk County Baptist Association. The camp operates as a religious retreat center and is available to groups of all ages.
Wasn't good at going fast, and the patience that I lacked, I learned to grow. 'Cause Ruby had a way of breaking down, leaving me out there on the road. But she gave me shelter on the coldest nights, shaded me on summer days. So as we traveled across the countrywide, Ruby set the pace. Ruby could be fickle and unfit, good as I would get at times. Ruby was the closest thing to home I'll ever know in this life. Ruby hit that California sand and slipped right through my hands eventually. Ruby.
The drive to Benton through the valley was beautiful, with farms and well-kept homes lining the road. To the west were hills, and to the east the mountains. A very pleasant drive to end the day.
Yes, I knew it all the time. She was never mine to keep. She gave me shelter on the coldest nights, shaded me on summer days, and nothing ever felt like home again when Ruby went away. And nothing ever felt like home since when Ruby went away.
After leaving the camp, I started heading towards Benton while Sherry researched hotel accommodations. She usually shops around but was having a hard time finding a hotel with vacancies. As I got closer to Benton, I noticed an outdoor store. I'm a sucker for these places, so I pulled in. I'm glad I did. Benton Shooter Supply was like a mini Cabela's or Bass Pro Shop. It's definitely worth a stop if you're an outdoorsy type of person.
Mike saw a Beretta on the side of the building, so he decided to stop.
Across 7 different distributors, nobody's got it. Been that way for about 6 months.
How cool is this?
25. That's 1 inch high.
They did a great job on this one. That's something I've seen before.
With caribou underneath it. Well, hey, that's it for today. We had to drive all the way to Cleveland, Tennessee to find a hotel room tonight because everything around the lake and the reservoir there was booked up. So we'll have a little bit of a drive to get back to the TransAmerica Trail tomorrow morning, but it shouldn't be too terribly bad. I think we're only maybe about 20 miles away. So we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll take day 3 of the TransAmerica Trail. See you then.